Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of this discussion with your boy, the bad guy, aka Captain Caveman, CJ Dove, and my esteemed colleague, my brother, the self-proclaimed good guy, Mr. Edale. Facts.
I'm here, baby, man. You know what I'm saying? I may be self-proclaimed, but the people are just speaking up for me, man.
Nobody is speaking up for you.
Oh, man, you must have seen all those comments on the last show.
Nah, I didn't. I missed that.
I know.
I missed that.
I know. You're going to always miss that, bro. Look, besides that, how was your day, bro?
Yo, this has been an interesting day, man. I was able to catch up on my rest and, went to the barbershop and, you know what I mean?
All right.
As I do every Tuesday. If y'all don't know this by now, every Tuesday I go to the barbershop.
Yeah, I'm looking bad. I don't even have time to make the barbershop during the week. I'm looking terrible.
As I told you, when you walk through the door, you look like your Uncle Ray.
Shout out to Uncle Ray, man.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Ray. And shout out to everybody that's in the comment section. And if it's your first time tuning in, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop that new content.
Indeed.
And if you're feeling charity in your heart and you want to help two brothers along the way, make a pledge. And you can do that today via Cash App at $CJ Dove and
$23A Rick, bro. Look, man, I'm gonna have to change the slogan up because look, man, we seeing the traction slow down, man. We trying to get out here moving, man. So look, y'all donate to the show, man. It's going for a worthy cause, for a good cause, man. You know what I'm saying? Your dollars, your money will not be squandered.
And another thing that just a proposal, you know what I'm saying? Because we see people coming in, they check in every week. We got loyal fans that's growing every day.
Right.
Hey, man, share the feed, bro.
Yeah, share the feed,
sis.
Share the feed, man.
You know what I mean? Y'all rock with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We do all right. We do pretty good.
Yo, let's go viral tonight.
You know what I mean? Share the feed, man.
Share the feed, man, to you folks, man, out there, man. So look, man, what's good today? What you got cooking today, man? You know what I'm saying over here?
Well, actually, I'm feeling some type of way right now because you gave me the common courtesy of asking me how my day went, and I didn't even return that. So how was your day, brother?
Long.
Yeah?
It was long day in the office. Long day. That's it. Long day.
So being that you had a long day, we're going to do everything right here on the pod.
Yeah.
Make you feel better today, man. You're going to leave out of here smiling, man. Oh. Matter of fact, I see you glowing already.
Because you make me want to hug you, brother.
Hey, that's a dope shirt you got on too. Like, what's that all about?
Oh, it was just a t-shirt. It was we was doing the Pancover Paint Series Paint and Sips, and we would wear the shirts to the Paint and Sip.
So tell the people just a little bit about the Paint and Sip, man.
Yeah, man, the Paint and Sip, man. We're about to we hopefully to bring it back, with all the the guidelines about to pick back up and kick back in with the mask mandates and all of that, man. Right. It's kind of hard to schedule those social events, you know what I'm saying? But what we do is we would go out to different places and hold these Paint and Sips, and it was quite enjoyable.
It is, and as a man who actually slept on that, right?
Right.
Like for a long time, man, I ain't studying no paint sip. I ain't trying to do that. You know what I mean? But when I finally did go to one, I must admit I really enjoyed myself, man. It was a hell of an experience. So all the fellas out there, if you being stubborn, like I used to be,
right.
Go to the Paint and Sip, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself.
Go to the Paint and Sip.
Your woman gonna love it, man. Your woman is gonna love it.
All right, man. So look, what we doing with this classic, man? Because we got a heck of a topic today, man. That I'm sure a lot of people want to interact on.
Classic of the day comes from who I feel is one of the most underrated rappers in hip hop history.
Yo, who that?
He goes by many names.
Okay.
Mush. He hails from the Bushwick section of Brooklyn.
Yo, you got to tell the people who you got.
He's part of a historic hip-hop crew.
Come on,
alongside Showbiz, AG, Diamond D, Buck Wild, Fat Joe.
Woo! Yo, who you got?
The collective known as Digging in the Crates.
Who you got,
His brothers are also Prince Poe, Pharaoh Monch of Organized Confusion.
Okay.
When he first came on the scene, he was the comparison to Rakim.
Woo! Well, you got to tell the people.
And Nas was the comparison to Cool G Rap. They came out around the same time.
Oh, man, who you got, son?
And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it gives me an honor and a pleasure to bring forth my main man, OC. OC, baby.
Hey, yo.
And the classic of the day is one of my favorite songs from OC. Like I said, I do feel like he's underappreciated in this hip-hop community.
Right.
But for people like me, he's one of my goats.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So we don't own the rights to this music, man. We're going to give you a sample, a clip of the joint today, man. And we want y'all to enjoy this, man. This classic of the day, man.
You know, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I get it. But
what if they know about other people from digging in the crates?
It don't matter.
You know what I mean? They need to know about all of them.
They gotta know about OC, man. You know what I mean? Don't talk with me about hip hop if you don't know about Mush.
Yeah,
my dude.
Yeah,
one of the illest ever.
He's that dude.
One of the illest ever.
Yeah, he's that dude.
And I'm gonna be the one who give him his flowers. I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna wait for Nori. I ain't gonna wait for him to show up on Dream Champs.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to him today.
Right now.
Right now.
While he alive.
While he's alive.
Here's your roses,
OC. You appreciate it, bro. Jules got me through some rough times, man.
Okay.
Got an album called Jules. If you never heard that album, I suggest you listen to it.
Man,
strong album.
Wasn't that the time right around when Beat Nuts was out?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because I remember all that. That was around that time. So, yo, that's dope, man. That's crazy, man, that you're going back to these cuts and these joints, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel like this is a Rap City show or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not Rap City. Man. We not Rap City, but, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I mean, for somebody, you know, I'm a student.
Right.
I'm a student of the culture, and this was somebody that I studied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody that I play on here is somebody who influenced me in some type of way.
Yeah.
So when you start talking about MCing and just your influences,
right?
OC definitely fits in that
category
for me. And he may not be a name that you hear every day. Like, you understand?
Right.
But I know what his music did for me.
Right.
So
that's
I'm
fair.
just sharing that love, man. I gotta give it to him, yo. One of the illest.
That's fair. That's fair, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? And you're correct with that. So look, man. With that being said, man, it's the perfect segue into this topic, man. Today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you have a lot on this topic. I do too as well. So look, I seen a video. You posted a video with Nicki Minaj giving this kid a lap dance on stage.
Yeah, man.
So the question is, was she out of pocket for doing that, or was that wrong, or do you think that, like, is that accepted? Is that okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that? Her giving. Let me just rephrase it. If it was you, that kid, would you be okay with it? I'm sure you would.
Like this, like, to be completely honest, man. This is I'm glad we got an hour. Because there's a lot of nuances that go into this, right?
Right.
You know, let's just point out the obvious.
Which is?
That most men are going to not really see anything wrong with this.
Right.
And most women are going to be outraged by it.
Right.
That's the obvious. As you know, as I see it, right?
Right.
You know, I think every young man, especially around that age, when your hormones is going crazy,
shooting through the roof.
Probably that young man done jacked off thinking about Nicki Minaj before.
Well, I'm sure he has. I'm sure he's went to his bedroom and pulled a little bit.
I mean, keep it 100. Like, when you at that age, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I said, your hormones are going crazy through the roof, and he was probably living out his fantasy on that stage.
Right.
That's it. Now, we're assuming here, the report said the kid was 13. He could be older. He could be a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't know the age yet, so
right.
This is really just an assumption that he is 13.
Right.
Now, when you got the close-up on his face,
right,
he looked rather young.
Well, yeah, I mean, he looked young, but, you know, he was there. He's able to get pulled into the crowd and get on the stage.
Right.
Get your due, baby.
He was in the building.
Right.
Actually, it wasn't just Nicki Minaj. It was a host of, how can I put it, scantily dressed women on that stage.
Hey, man, look.
And I'm pretty sure he was very excited to be in that predicament.
I'm sure that was an exciting time. Exciting time.
So, with that being said, as a man, as a father, if that was my son,
right,
and I'm just keeping it 100,
right.
So don't crucify me for what I'm about to say.
I'm sure.
Because we're going to deep dive. I'm just giving you one half of my perspective.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
Way to go, son. High five.
Yes,
Good
sir.
job. How the hell did you get on that stage, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's my first intuition. So let's stick on that side first.
All right.
That's my first thought.
Right.
Way to go, son.
Way to go.
Nicki Minaj gave you a lap dance?
But imagine, how could that affect your son in a bad way, though? It's not, that can't affect him in a bad way.
Okay, I don't want to move too fast.
Okay.
My first inclination is way to go, son. You understand what I'm saying? What is your first inclination? As a man, this is your son. He's 13, 14 years old. And he's getting a lap dance by Nicki Minaj. What is your first inclination?
Why wasn't I invited?
Way to go, son, as well?
No. Why wasn't I invited?
You wanted to be on the stage.
Why not?
It should have been me.
Man, if I was on the, if I was him and Nicki was doing that to me, what she doing? I'd have peed all over myself on the stage.
I mean,
I'd have been pee everywhere on the stage.
Because to keep it 100, it's more like, you know what I'm saying? And before we get into the other side, like I said,
Right.
This is my first inclination of it. I think every father like dreams of the day that your boy
Right.
becomes a man.
Right.
And doing manly things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something like getting a lap dance. I mean, I get it. We in sensitive times, so what I may say might rub some people the wrong way, but I'm keeping it 100.
Right. Keep it a band,
How I would feel.
Keep it a band.
That's my boy.
So when mama come in, you know mama upset.
Mama's gonna be upset.
And mama expecting you know what I mean, to pull son up,
Right.
get him right.
Right.
In front of her.
Right.
She wants you to do it in front of her. So look, how would you handle that situation? You had a son and this happened to him and your wife came in. CJ, I don't like why this happened. This happened. You laughing, y'all smiling, y'all think this okay. This is not okay. How you handling that situation?
Now, first of all, I'm smart. So I'm not going to be smiling. I'm not going to be smiling.
Right.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to grill him.
Right.
But it's kind of like that scene. You remember the scene in, what was the Steve Harvey movie? Love Don't Cost a Thing? Mm-hmm. You never saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Remember the part where his mother was getting on him?
Yeah.
And Steve Harvey kind of had to step in there.
Really went in the room.
And it was kind of like,
yeah,
that's my boy.
That's my boy, yeah.
That would be me.
But I think that's fair for any man, though. Let me just say 95% of the men.
Right.
I mean, you want to see your son be able to experience those things. Today, son, you have partially become a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had that twerk master all on you, son.
Because
you know
let's be clear about this. Every man wants a straight son. I mean, you're gonna love your son whether he's gay or whatever. But when you know your son, especially in this climate,
right,
that he's straight and he like girls, oh man, this is.
Well, I don't even think it's more about that. I think it's just about the offspring for men because you want to carry on
your legacy.
Yeah, you want to carry on your legacy. And your
exactly.
tradition.
Like all of those things play a part in what we're saying. So, but I mean, to put it short, like yo, we would be proud of our 13-year-old, 14-year-old son getting a lap dance.
Look, I'm just telling you, I'm definitely gonna be proud.
That's the first inclination.
I'm definitely gonna be proud.
Now we have to deep dive into, is that the correct stance that we should take when it comes to, because let's be clear about this. Now this is, I gave you my first inclination. Now my second is, if that's your daughter, and let's just say Chris Brown gives your daughter a lap dance on stage. She's at 13 years old.
Chris Brown, I'm gonna knock you up, boy. I ain't lying, boy. I'm gonna knock you up. For real.
Yeah.
Look, my daughter. That's different. See, that's a difference when it's a little girl.
But wait a minute.
That's different, man.
Hold on.
That's different.
I get what you're saying. But we have to put these things in the proper perspective. Why should Nicki Minaj get a pass and Chris Brown don't?
Hold up, because she a woman and it's a guy, it's a kid. And listen, and I know I'm gonna be crucified for this, but look, look, let me just say, as a dad, and if I'm bringing my son up and I'm raising my son and I'm trying to teach him the ways of being a man, and I'm gonna always teach him to respect women, and you know what I mean, and things like that. But I will also tell him, look, there is a time when you're having fun and these things occur and they happen. I'm just not upset. I just wouldn't look. There's bigger things for me to be upset with. I'd rather him get a lap dance than pick up a pistol. I'd rather my son get a lap dance than pick up some drugs.
Okay, but you're missing the point. And the point is this. And this is the highlight of this whole thing. This is the disclaimer. You have grown men, grown women giving children a lap dance. Okay. And when you say it like that, when you throw, that's my son, I want to see, like when you stop.
When he's 13 years old, he
when you say
basically not a kid anymore. That's that puberty hits from teenage with a guy, kid.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. I don't know, man.
You can't do that. And you know what I'm starting to like this is the thing with
Come on, man, stop it.
You always find a way to defend the women. Even when this grown woman is dancing on a 13-year-old boy, giving him a lap dance, you still want to give her a pass. But you wouldn't give the man a pass.
Nah, because we talking about a little girl. We
talking about a little boy.
No. It's different. It's different.
No. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing it.
Come on, man.
We're not doing that.
Okay, but look,
if the grown man could go to jail and be accused of rape for the same situation, Nicki Minaj has to pay for her actions.
Come on, man. Look. I think that, look, we are living in a time where everything is, the fun is taken out of everything. This is something that shouldn't even be on the table. We shouldn't even be upset about this all in arms. People shouldn't even be commenting about that. This is a kid. Hold up. Let me just to make a point. Hold up, just to make a point, I'm gonna read you one comment, and this is from your guy Billy King. Okay. If the parents are concerned about that, then why are they letting their child go to the concert? That's on the parents.
I agree.
Hold up,
I agree with that.
Listen, you know how Nicki Minaj is. You know how her shows can be just like with Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. You know they're twerkers. If my son and I allow him to go to that show, if he get on the stage and he get him a handful, he get him a grab, he get him a hug, he get him a lap dance. Hey son, job well done. And I know you keep going about for the daughters, if it's got something to do, it shouldn't be a difference. And I know we keep saying that, but it's not going to be looked at the same way between a guy and a girl. It's not going to be looked at the same way. I'm sorry, it's just how it is.
I see your comment, Al. The video is in the fan page. So if you scroll the fan page, it was one of the last videos we posted earlier today. So the twerk video is there.
And look,
but at the end of the day, E, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Now, I told you my first inclination of this is, way to go, son. But when you deep dive into it, you're talking about a grown woman and a young boy.
I know. I get it. I hear you.
So the same energy you would put into, if it was a man doing it, you would be calling for his head. These women got to be held accountable.
I mean, come on, man. You look.
Let's stop the BS.
And I can't really say it how I want to say it because it may come out wrong. You know what I'm saying? And people may misconstrue that as something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try my best because it's a difference. We're holding two different body parts. You know what I'm saying? No. Listen to me. I just saying it's not like. Look, it's not going to be looked at the same way. I don't even want to try to explain it because it may come out wrong. It may not sound right, but I'm just saying, it's just not looked at the same in society, no matter what. It's like the rule we talked about with the violence with women against men. It's just not looked at the same.
And what did I say then?
The woman should be charged the same way.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is this: it's just not looked at the same in society.
Well, I mean,
I don't know no dad that's gonna feel this. The mama's gonna always.
But it's not about just the feelings of the dad. It's the feelings of, excuse me, the mother as well. And the mother is gonna be outraged. Any mother whose son, like, you gotta understand, they're gonna look at that the same way you would your daughter. Just the same way you feeling about your daughter. If, like, hypothetically, if it was Chris Brown giving your daughter a lap dance, you gonna be outraged. You gonna be ready to kill Chris Brown.
Well, I mean,
the mothers are ready to kill Nicki Minaj.
I mean, look, the mother's just hating.
That's her boy.
The mother's hating, bro. I hate to say it. They just hating, bro. I'm gonna go on and put it out there. Y'all mamas out there, if y'all mad, it don't matter who you are. You know what I mean?
And then not to mention, now this is what makes it look even worse for Nicki Minaj. She got the thing with her husband going on. Mm-hmm. Where he reportedly, allegedly raped somebody or something like that.
Well, he had to register. He did. He was convicted of that.
He was convicted.
He took a plea agreement.
So she already has that going on, and it's kind of like, why fuel the fire?
Man,
there were a whole lot of probably older looking dudes in the audience that she could have chose to bring on that stage, but she chose the babyface kid.
Well, I mean, he was the first one he was seeing. She was happy to be there. Look, I mean, just saying. Look, I don't have a problem with it. And look, I think that when we bring up that part about her husband being with that, I mean, that could be an issue.
No, what I'm saying,
and that's probably why most people are trying to saying
they trying to counsel her.
They're trying to counsel, and yeah, because of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I get that part. I get all of that, but as far as the act itself, her getting on him and twerking on stage, and him, whether he's 13 or 14, I mean, look, he's there. He's a willing participant. Anybody in that crowd is a willing participant. If you upstage or you front of the stage, and I grab you and can pull you on the stage, or you can get on. Maybe his face just looked a little innocent, or more innocent than some of those guys. They so thirsty, they get up there. Ain't no telling what they'll try to do. Maybe try to grab Nicki, throw it down, anything. So I'm just saying, I don't think this just a bad. I think everyone is overreacting to this, especially the mothers. That's just me. I don't really see it bad. You know, look. Anybody that's been watching the show or checking the page out, go to the page, check the video out. CJ posted it earlier. You posted it today, right?
I put it in there. Yeah.
And look, go check the page. I'm just saying, me personally, I think that, look, for me, that's a highlight. That's the highlight of my son's life at 13.
What's going on in the comment section? I see Billy here with a dope comment. He was like, remember when they started adding the parental guidance labels on CDs? I guess they need to do that for concerts. And make everybody show ID for adult shows. Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I kind of agree with that.
And then you won't get a lot of these artists won't get a lot of people coming to their shows, because a lot of these artists are teenagers coming to these shows.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But with everything, we living in a climate now. We living in sensitive times, man. Like,
right.
I mean, it is what it is. A lot of things are very sensitive in nature. That's why we kind of got to watch what we say.
Right.
On the outside looking in, like I said, my first inclination of that, like, it's not that bad. That's my boy. Okay, you gotta, you know what I mean? But if you just keep it adult child, then it may, if you look at it from that perspective, it may be a little over the top.
Right. Right.
Well,
yeah, I agree with you if you look at it from that perspective. But look, let me read this comment out. And this is from Bella Noah. She said, as a woman, I want to know why Nicki was comfortable doing that. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't she be comfortable doing that? This is what she does. This is what Nicki does. You're a parent.
But don't you think hold on, let me ask you a question. You are a bit of a hypocrite because you just sit up here and say,
I'm not a hypocrite.
If it's your daughter in the same circumstances, you won't feel different.
Well, that's because it's my daughter. A daughter. I mean, because we tend to, listen, I want my daughter to be good and wholesome, but if she gets to the point after that, when she's grown and do what she does, then that's all. But that's my daughter, that's different. I'm not going there because, and it's not even looked at the same.
So because you always take the stand, you always defending women.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Hey, my people's in the comment section already know. Miko knows, Mel knows, Billy knows, everybody knows.
Sean
you
knows.
always defending the women. When are the women going to be held accountable for their wrong actions? In your eyes, because you never want them. You never want them to be accountable.
But that wasn't a wrong action. What was wrong? What was so wrong about?
Because that is a 30-something-year-old woman and it's a 13-year-old boy.
Okay, so is it a crime against?
Now I'll be the first one to tell you.
She didn't molest him or anything.
If it was my son, way to go, son. Right. But in the large scheme of things, It's a grown person, and that's a child.
Like I said, I'm not saying I don't get it. That's not what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. But I'm just saying it's just not looked at in society the same way.
And I'm just saying it should be.
And maybe it should, but it's not.
And well, obviously it is because they trying to cancel her.
Well, it's just that's because of the women.
Now go ahead.
Hold up. Name me one man that got up. If you can find me one man that got up and said, "I want Nicki Minaj canceled." Find out, search the internet. If it's one man or if it's one guy watching this show,
hey,
just tell me.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to take that.
I'm just saying, look.
Hey man, it's a lot of it's a lot of sweet guys out here, man. Look. And they on the team with the women.
Look, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, see, I don't think people should chime in with me on this because I got a whole different argument if you want to come in and go at that angle.
It's a lot of cake dudes out here,
you know what I'm saying? So look, I'd rather listen. I'm just saying.
Stop playing.
Listen, I'd rather my son as a dad. I'm just saying me as a dad. I'd rather my son be doing that or enjoying that. You got to think it's not like he's going to be there with Nicki and they're going to be calling each other off the show and Nicki, hey, yeah, this was. It's not going to be anything like that. It was a thing that happened in that moment, in the spare of the moment. It was enjoyable. It was during the concert. It was fun. It was all in fun. It wasn't nothing malicious about it. And I just don't see why people are upset. That's just my take on it. And I'm still yelling.
But see this.
And I'm still yelling.
Okay, you're saying that, but you're saying if the role was reversed, you would be upset.
I would be.
That makes no sense.
You call it what you want to call it. I'm just telling you, we look at it different in society. And even you. Now you're saying this, and you're trying to play the devil advocate's role. But if the same thing and this happened to you in your home, you're gonna be like, hooray, son. You're not gonna be. And if it was your daughter, you would view it different. If that was London and it was Chris Brown, you're gonna view it different if it was CJ Jr. and Nicki Minaj.
Hey man, listen.
You are never gonna view that the same.
I'm not.
Are you?
But
there's no but. That's all I'm saying. You keep saying but you keep trying to put forth the argument for that.
No. I'm looking at, I told you that's my first thought of it, but I'm not gonna take the stance you take because
I'm gonna be biased on this.
You keep saying it's okay, and I'm gonna keep saying yeah, I'm gonna be proud of my son. I'm happy for you, son.
Right, because it's okay.
But no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because it's still a kid. It's still a child.
And listen, hold up. Let me say this, Al. That's why I love you, bro. And I'm happy you always come to the show. You're a top fan. You're the #1 top fan, actually, because that's what it's showing on my computer screen. It says #1 top fan.
How the hell is Al #1?
That's what it says. That's what it says. That's what it says. Al, you are #1, and I don't care what he said. Look, Al, this is what Al said. I'm gonna tell you what Al said. Al says CJ makes no sense, but has the same share the same personal sentiment. Whoa, that's what I'm saying, Al.
Wait a minute.
Because he see you trying to play this devil advocate's role.
I'm openly admitting that. What did I say when I said, yo, my first inclination is way to go, son.
Listen,
I told you that.
Listen.
But when I think about it as grown person, child, it makes me look at it different.
Well, if it's a man, I think if the roles were reversed, like as far as the gender roles.
But see,
the gender roles were reversed, as a society, this is how society. Okay,
like I said, you don't feel like no woman should be accountable for anything.
Let me ask you this: is it looked at upon society for a man to be like a scandalous, cheating, backstabbing joker? It's not really looked at unless he's somewhere high up in rank. But for a woman, you're gonna look at her, you're gonna be like, oh no, she done did this, I ain't marrying her. You looking at it like that. I'm just saying it's the same exact thing. We just look at it different. For men,
you deep diving.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's society
a woman's vagina should be precious.
Right.
And men are raised to conquer, and women they should be more protective of what they have to offer. That's just the way of the world.
Hey,
I get it.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
And that's why I say, way to go, son. But
you still
no, because what we have to stop doing is like, yo, these women are getting passes that it's just unbelievable.
I don't think that's
some of this stuff is unbelievable.
But I don't.
Some of this stuff you spew on this show is unfreaking believable, yo. And I really wanted to use another word, but it's like, how do you continuously over and over and over find a way? You're defending a grown woman giving a 13-year-old boy lap dance in front of the world.
Hey man, look, it's a cold world. It's a cold world out there, but that seat that night was real warm on stage, and I wouldn't mind having that seat.
I wouldn't mind having that.
Hey, say what y'all want to say. Hey son, if you're listening to me, and you out there in Hawaii and you listening to me, son, if you Nicki come out there for a concert, get your ass on the stage.
See, I'm not going there with you, bro. You like you just killed me with this, man. Like,
but it's not like I'm giving.
Yeah, we can even go back to Pedro. Let's take it back to Pedro.
I'm not discussing Pedro no more because Pedro he didn't pay his child support.
So Pedro deserved to get beat down because he didn't give his child support.
That kid need their money.
That woman spit on him.
Come on, man.
What about the other chick who beat the man with the belt?
He cheated on her. He got caught out there, and then you're gonna come home and lay in the house, have to go laying up with somebody, and then you come in here knowing up there. Come on, man, stop it.
You terrible, man.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Like, yo, okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
When do women, because that kind of go to the Kevin Samuels show that we did, right?
Now, look, if it goes to, let me say this, because I know what you finna say, and I'm not finna let you do that.
Oh, okay.
Let me clarify.
Let me know.
A lap dance is okay, but as long as it didn't move to a sexual thing, that was where I would probably draw the line as a dad, right? Because my son is only 13, and this is a 30-year-old woman, which could practically turn him away from his studies and everything. No. I'm saying, listen, that could happen. I'm just saying, if it moves past that, we're talking about a concert that happened at spare of the moment where this just was the thing that this thing happens.
Okay.
And he just happened to be the young boy out the crowd that got pulled onto the stage. This wasn't planned.
Well, technically, now if we're gonna be technical about it, there really wasn't much to the act. I don't even think she sat on him. I think she just hovered over him.
Listen, I'm just put it like this, man. Look, anytime Nicki Minaj come near you and you sit in the chair and she throw her leg up like that one leg up, I mean, and the Red Sea split back there in the back, and you look at, I'm like, hey, look, if I'm the 13-year-old, I'm like, yo, I see you in the front, but turn around.
Yo, if I was 13,
turn around and do that.
Just think about yourself at 13. I would have touched her.
Listen,
I would have touched her.
I'm gonna tell you something.
At 13, I would have groped her.
You want to know what would have happened if that was me at 13? I would have had dog water leaking all down my leg.
What's dog water?
What is dog water?
Like, yo, knock it off.
But yo, dog water down my leg. It'd been on my sock. My sock would have been wet and everything.
What is dog water?
It ain't pee.
It
ain't pee. I'm just telling.
What is wrong?
I'm just telling you the truth.
Listen,
I'm talking about. Listen, I'm a 13-year-old kid. I got pulled on stage. I'm in front of Nicki Minaj. I'm so excited. Listen, all she got to do is throw her leg up.
Listen, I would have been groping her.
If I would have smelt her, I would have probably been like, oh.
So let's be clear about what you're saying here. You're saying, if we're just talking about the act on stage, what actually occurred,
right?
You're saying you're comfortable with that.
I'm comfortable with that.
But if it turned into a sexual,
I'm not comfortable with it as a sexual thing because my son is just underage. And look, I don't want him experiencing sex with a 30-year-old. At 13 years old. Now let me get that out the way because we're not talking about sex. We're just talking about a lap dance.
Okay.
I'm talking about a lap dance that occurred during a concert, spare the moment thing, some spontaneous thing. And my son was excited. He was happy. This is something that's going to take him through high school. It's going to carry on. He's in middle school.
Yo, he probably going to be.
He's the coolest guy.
Right, yeah, he's the man.
He had video. Whoever was at, listen, let me explain this to you. He couldn't have been there without a consenting adult. Let me say that. He couldn't have been in there at 13 years old without adult presence.
Do they do that?
No, you have to have an adult presence there at that age.
At Ticketmaster?
Yes, you have to have adult Listen, to get in the door, you got to have an adult with you.
Cause I mean, for my, you know,
look, let me say,
a lot of people just buy their tickets online.
Let me say that. I'm gonna assume that.
And I don't know what they do at the door,
right,
with teenagers.
Cause they got to ID you. They got to ID you and call you and get your ticket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, this thing, it was a non-sexual. It's not like it was a favor or anything. It happened. And I think that people just need to get over it. Stop being so sensitive.
Hey, Al said, where do we get these non-sexual lap dances at? I mean,
hey, look.
Good question.
Look, hey, Al, every lap dance is good. Look, when I say non-sexual, I mean intercourse. I mean, you can get on me and grind on me, you know what I mean? I may leap to the moon, come out.
Listen, man.
But I'm just saying.
At 13 years old.
Call it what you want. Yeah.
That was a sexual act.
Man, look, you call it what you want to, because if I'd have been hugged up on, I'd have been on them, you know what I mean, grinding and, you know what I mean?
Bro, we on the show,
I'd have been whining and grinding.
You doing a whole lot over there, man.
I'm just saying, look, that was Nicki.
Listen, man, ain't no
this kid, listen, I'm going to tell you what,
much.
I envy this kid. I want to know his name, I want to know where he stay, I want to know his parents are, and I want to know where he bought his tickets and how much he paid for those tickets. Because the next Nicki Minaj show, that happens, and it comes to Eastern North Carolina, I want to be there and purchase that same ticket, whatever row he was on, wherever he was, because I want to be pulled up out the crowd. She's not going to pull me because I'm going to be too thirsty.
Okay, so so with that being said, I guess the closing statements would be, son, 13-year-old, live your best life, man. Celebrate with your homies on Monday morning when you get to school.
Yeah, he did
Nicki Minaj,
keep doing your thing.
Stop, watch who you bring on the stage if you don't want no problems. Give lap dances to older men. I
do not concur, but yeah, we'll give it to older men. Yeah, push him out the way, put me on there. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
No doubt.
If I see a young, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to a Nicki Minaj concert. If I see one of these young kids, I'm gonna try to get me a front row. If I see one of these young kids trying to grab him on stage, I'm gonna pull him back down by his ankle.
It's not for you.
What? It's not for you.
Let Uncle C handle that.
No, yeah, that's right. Uncle E finna pull that crab in the bucket mentality. I'm finna pull you back down.
Yo, this was a dope show, man. You know what I mean?
Pull you back down.
I had a lot of fun today, man. Learned some things I had never heard about dog water, any of those things.
What?
Things that you saw.
Never heard about dog water?
No, I never heard of it.
I'm gonna tell you all about that, how that transpired after the show. I can't tell you on air. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. And the people won't be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? The people may be able to handle it, but then we don't want to be put off the social media. You know, so I'll tell you this after the show, baby, how that happened.
With that being said, you can find us, The Discussion, Caveman CJ Dub, and my main man E, the self-proclaimed good guy. You can catch us every Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m.-ish. You know we black. We might not arrive right at 6 o'clock, but guess what? We're going to show up.
That's right. We're going to be the most consistent. Late, consistent guys, man. Stay in, man. Stay tuned. Go to SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Castbox, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you are, in every corner, we are there and we are streaming right now. So go back, man. Check out some of the episodes that you haven't seen, episodes that you haven't heard. Go there, man. Check them out on your way to work in the morning, man. Turn on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, something, man. And on the way to work, man, listen to the discussion. On the way home from work, man, listen to the discussion. Don't forget to donate to the Cash App. Money sign CJ Dub, money sign 23A Rick, man. We here, man.
You speak with so much passion, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a passionate person.
Hey, man, I love it. I love it.
I love
it. So until Thursday, you guys hold it down. Be safe out there. Mask up, man. Yo.
Mask up.
Yeah, it's real out here.
Don't mask off like Future say. Mask up.
That's what's up, man.
Peace.
Y'all enjoy your day.